Hey there guys, we're going to be trying to help Senegal today beat the Quetzalcoatl 5-star Esper. We're going to be doing it with the team that he has access to. He's got all these relics and soul breaks and such. So we're going to do it with Ignis, who is doing Mako Might to buff on turn 1, with Stalwart Cook for the crit boost, and Trust and Wrath. Ilara is going to be doing Ultra Cure. This is important because the boss paralyzes, and Ultra Cure lets you get rid of that paralyze. So use that over Curata, and then Shell for the buffing, her USB, and then just A Striker to heal more often. We're going to use Galoof for Imperils. He's got the other A Striker. Now we're using the USB. You've only got the BSB Sentinel. Does the same thing. The only difference is the USB gives him quick cast. I don't have the BSB. I've only got the USB. It's pretty much the same thing though. Just Imperils Earth. And we gave him some 5-star Earth skills. Rude is going to be our healer. He's not dived or anything, so he's not going to be doing too much damage without a dive. So we gave him healing and protect to help out with his chain, and then cast chain on turn 1. Sync is going to be doing the real damage. We've got Gigant and Stone Press with her USB, and then Scholar's Boon for the boost of damage. She's really going to be carrying the fight, and she's going to get crit boost from Ignis as well. For the Espers, we've got the 3-star Shell Dragon because that imperils Earth, which always helps damage. Other than that, Earth Guardian for Lightning Resist, Catastrophe for Earth Boost, Evray for the Surging Power buff. And then Fire Main's kind of like an extra. That's just, he's mostly here for Spell Ward, increased magic damage taken a little bit, because Quetzalcoatl does a lot of magic damage. We're going to take Fabula Guardian for the wall, and let's get into it. So this team is pretty heavy on support. We've got 3 people that are doing literally 0 damage. And Galoof is set up primarily as a support as well for dropping those imperils. So we're relying on Sync for pretty much the entirety of the damage here. She's going to be almost solo in this fight for us, with help from Ignis and the rest of the team. Alright, so turn 1 we're going to buff with Ignis. Get his BSB online. We're going to Shell, Wall, Stone, and then go ahead and Gigant Swing right away. Now Stone Press is going to break Rage for us with Sync. Now you'll notice on Sync I'm not using Grand Charge. That's something only Sync can really do because of her dive. Her dive and her USB lets heavy abilities build charge, which allows you to skip the Grand Charge builder and you use just two finishers. It's pretty nice. So each time the boss goes into rage, we'll drop a Stone Press on him. Obviously damage is not up there yet. We didn't do the buffs and such. Alright, let's go ahead and buff Sync. We'll get a Protect online. Alright, so I think the boss is going to paralyze Galoof next turn. Not sure when he does it. Not quite yet, I guess. Alright, we're getting real bad luck because Sync is not proccing her ability to give herself charges. So that's kind of sucky, but it's fine. Alright, there's the Paralyze. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to cure that for 2 more turns. Let's go ahead and drop an Esper. Alright, next turn I'll be able to heal the Paralyzed with Ilara. Alright, so this Stone Press will break that Rage. There we go. Alright, there we go. She finally got a charge from using her skills. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just keep on powering up Sync. Let's wait for we get the Ignis buff. And we can instant cast this. It's a little bit quicker than waiting for her to cast it naturally. Now we've got her USB online, so now we'll be doing much better damage with Sync. Alright, let's go ahead and do this for the healing. Ignis will go ahead and Wrath into another BSB. Alright, we're going to drop some Imperils. Now you'll notice that we're going to do some decent damage with Sync, with the Geigen Swing. We got 4 Imperils, we got a Chain up. This should hit like 7 times for 10k apiece. Or not. That was pretty unimpressive. Oh well. I think it must be the, what's it called? The 6-star version that hits 7 times that I'm thinking of. Let's go ahead and summon Wall again while we have a free turn. Alright, there's Rage, so we'll drop a Stone Press with Sync in a second to break that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give crit to Galoof here to help a little bit of damage out with Ignis. Give him Butler's Cooking. Alright, we got to break that Rage. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Alright, there goes Rage with Stone Press. Yeah, there we go. Now Ignis is, or Galoof is dealing like 8,000 a hit. We'll go ahead and give Galoof a crit buff as well. Alright, that hurt. Let's go ahead and heal that damage up. Very nice. We got Paralyzed, but Ilara is healing that Paralyzed right now. We're going to go ahead and Stalwart Cook again. And we'll refresh the crit buff and crit damage buff on Sync with Ignis. And after that, Ignis is going to spend the rest of the fight just feeding Ilara so we can heal through phase 3 easier. Alright, go ahead and keep those Imperils up. Let's refresh the crit buff on her. On Sync. I'm going to go ahead and refresh that Chain as well. Alright, there's the Rage, so we need to break that with the girl, whatever her name is. I'm going to go ahead and wait for the next AoE before I use Ilara. Let's refresh the crit buff. That AoE was kind of weak, but I don't want Ilara just sitting there doing nothing for multiple turns, so I'm going to use it anyway. Oh, that sucks. We missed the chain by like half a second. Half a second missed the chain. Oh well. I probably should have used the USB there. I think that was a mistake. I think next turn the boss is going to go into rage, and I'm going to be casting the USB during the same turn on sync. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and feed Ilara so we can do a big heal, because I think an AoE's coming soon. It's going to hurt. Technically, we could have survived without this AoE, but I'm playing it really safe for the rest of the fight. Also, it keeps up quick cast, so. Ooh, that hurts. Let's go ahead and feed again. So much damage. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't realize the boss. Ah, shoot. Let me heal this. I didn't realize the boss paralyzed slot 5. I would have put Rude there. Cause I don't care if he gets paralyzed. Alright, let's go ahead and stone press to break that. That rage has got to go. Alright, rage gone. Excellent. Let's go ahead and feed her again. Keep those imperils up with Galoof. Let's go ahead and refresh the chain with Rude. It's possible we could win before the chain wears off, but I'd rather have the chain refreshed early as opposed to the chain wearing off completely. Alright, let's go ahead and Earth in. Let's feed Ilara. Alright, we've got an AoE ready to go for healing. And we've got a second bar of Medica coming in from Ignis with Entrust. So, we're good on survival. Yeah, like I said, this fight is being carried pretty much by sync. I think Galoof is chipping in some damage. Obviously, his crit buff is worn off at this point. But there we go. We got Quetzalcoatl, 52 seconds, really slow, but that's kind of the result of going in with just basically 1.5 DPS. But we got there, so it worked. And we mastered it. We took too long, took a lot of damage, but that's fine. We got there. Alright, hope this has been helpful. Later.